This budget should be viewed as aspirational. This is what Biden
I'm using all the right
would
words.
do if he were reelected and got not only a Democratic Congress, but a Democratic Congress that didn't include people who disagreed with him, like Joe Manchin. That said, this is like, we had the State of the Union speech last week. This is a little bit of how the rubber meets the road with that vision that Biden, presented. And as far as like a budget getting done in an election year, I give the chances very low. Usually or often what they do is just wait until after the election to deal with like how they're going to spend.
So could be looking at another CR after September 30th of this year, after the series of CRs that were kicked off after September 30th of
Yes,
of
but
last
that would
year.
be kind of different. It wouldn't be as dysfunctional. It
Sure.
would be basically saying, hey,
This is what it's come
we'll
to.
wait till after the election, then we'll see where we all stand,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and then we know who has what kind of power, and then we can make a deal.
Well, and just for the dose of reality, Steve Scalise, the number 2 in House Republican leadership, just said they reject Biden's budget proposal. The price tag, he says, of the proposed budget is yet another glaring reminder of this administration's insatiable appetite for reckless spending. Goes on to say the budget doesn't just miss the mark, it is a roadmap to accelerate America's
Wow.
decline. So I guess
Yeah,
there we have
shocker.
it, Mike.
They're not gonna. If Biden thinks it's a good idea, gosh, we'd be for it.
That gives you a sense of where we're starting here. Can we maybe back up a second before we talk to Congressman Moulton? Mike, are we going to shut down on the 22nd? There's no guarantee that this next package of 6 bills will get done either, right?
There's no guarantee. That said, I've continued to view that the Republicans and the Democrats have both shown their hands on this, that neither side wants a shutdown of the government in an election year. Speaker Johnson has signaled again and again that he is willing to come to a deal to avoid a shutdown, whether that's kicking the can down the road as he did every other time, or actually reaching the ultimate deal as he did with about a quarter of the funding for government. So I wouldn't expect there's much of a likelihood of an actual government shutdown before, in this fiscal year at least.
How about that?